President Trump has talked twice in recent days, once at the Kennedy Center and then to Reuters again last night about canceling the election. Why is he talking about this?
I believe you're referring to the president's interview at Reuters last night. I was in that interview. It was a closed-door interview. Obviously, there was not audio or video. The president was simply joking. He was saying, we're doing such a great job. We're doing everything the American people thought. Maybe we should just keep rolling. But he was speaking facetiously.
You said that he was joking about canceling the elections, but Americans for generations have fought and died for democracy, for this democracy. Are you saying that the president finds the idea of canceling elections funny?
Andrew, were you in the room? No, you weren't. I was in the room. I heard the conversation, and only someone like you would take that so seriously and pose it as a question in that way.
You know, it never ceases to amaze me how the left and their media allies twist words, strip context, and weaponize jokes to manufacture outrage. Let's be clear. President Trump made a lighthearted remark in a closed-door interview about the success of his administration. He said, "We're doing such a great job, maybe we should just keep rolling." That was not a policy proposal. That was not a constitutional threat. It was a joke. But the left, desperate for headlines, desperate for clicks, desperate to paint him as authoritarian, seized on it like vultures circling a carcass. I'm Ayoade, and I'll be with you for the rest of the video. Don't forget to subscribe and stick around until the end. I promise you'll enjoy the show. This is the same media that ignored when Joe Biden joked about running for Senate again, or when Barack Obama quipped about staying in office for a third term. Those were brushed off as humor. But when Trump makes a joke, suddenly democracy is under siege. That double standard is the beating heart of the left's media machine. Look at the facts. Reuters themselves reported that the president was speaking facetiously, yet here we are with reporters trying to spin it into a scandal. Meanwhile, real issues, border security, inflation, crime in our cities, get buried under manufactured outrage. Americans see through this. They know the difference between a joke and a genuine threat, and they know the media is playing games. The left loves to lecture us about democracy, but where was their outrage when Democrats pushed ballot harvesting schemes, when they fought against voter ID laws, when they tried to change the rules mid-game during the pandemic elections? Where was their concern for democracy when Hillary Clinton spent years undermining the legitimacy of the 2016 election, calling Trump illegitimate, or when Stacey Abrams refused to concede in Georgia? The hypocrisy is staggering. So let me expose what's really happening here. This isn't about democracy. This is about control. The left cannot stand that Trump connects with ordinary Americans, that he speaks plainly, that he jokes, that he refuses to play by their script. They want to police his words, twist his meaning, and scare the public into thinking every offhand remark is a coup. It's dishonest, it's manipulative, and it's why trust in the media is at historic lows. The American people are smarter than the left gives them credit for. They know the difference between satire and subversion. They know who's fighting for them and who's fighting for headlines. And no amount of spin from partisan reporters will change that truth. Subscribe and write down your comments about these biased media.